Some local nurses protesting, saying the patient's safety could be in danger.
Helping teens at risk of running away from home in tonight's Crime Tracker 3 Family Focus.
We're watching out for you. This is News 3 at 6 with Kendall Tenney and Sophia Troy.
It's the last place you'd want to be ignored, but now dozens of nurses say they don't have the manpower to take care of patients properly.
Yeah, today nurses from Universal Health Services Hospitals filed a complaint. They're asking for an investigation at 2 Valley hospitals. News 3's Catherine Whaley shows us why they believe when their working conditions suffer, your health care does too.
More than a dozen nurses, still dressed in their purple scrubs, picked up protest signs with this message.
When do mistakes happen? When healthcare providers are understaffed and overworked.
Over 70 workers from Valley Hospital and Desert Springs Hospital signed this letter from the SEIU Nurses Union.
Can I help you with Desert Springs Hospital?
It claims that strained working conditions for nurses put patients at risk.
Some days we're so busy, I'll go without using the restroom, without taking a lunch break for hours and hours. And there's simply nothing that can be done because these are human beings we're taking care of.
Stephanie Devlin, an ICU nurse, says patients are subjected to dangers they don't even know exist.
You're aware of, your IV might get infected. You're aware you might stroke when you're in surgery. They tell you all this. You might not wake up. All these horrible risks that they tell you about, but they never tell you, your nurse might be so busy she might not check on you for 3 hours.
This letter documents 84 different complaints of understaffing at the 2 hospitals. Complaint number 35 says infectious patients were not properly identified or isolated, potentially putting other patients at risk. Now, whether these complaints are actually violations will be determined by the Bureau of Licensure and Certification. Complaints about staffing are nothing new. In 2006, nurses picketed outside of Valley Hospital with the same message. Now they're hoping a new investigation will help prevent what they believe is an emergency situation.
Very frustrating.
Catherine Whaley, News 3.
Valley Health System responded to today's filing. Late this afternoon, representatives sent this response to News 3, quote, "We are all committed to patient safety and improved patient outcomes. It is our policy to review staff concerns as soon as they arise and ensure appropriate measures are taken so that patient care is not delayed or compromised."